who don't even eat with their fathers anymore, or their mothers. The family bond has been broken. It's an outcry for attention why kids are going to school with guns. They want love, they want to be touched, they want to be held. But they're busy off on their day job and they leave them at home on the computer and they're just doing all kind of crazy stuff, and that's destroying our world. We need to bond again. That's very important, Martin.
Why does it mean so much to you?
I'm just very sensitive to their pain, and I'm very sensitive to the family, the human condition, on that subject. It means a lot to me, and I want to help, do whatever I can to help that, That's what the world needs now, more love.
Look, I'm going to go into a Zen place. I think the biggest issue in the world is that a lot of people's parents, unlike Tamara and Sasha Vaynerchuk, who did it for me, don't instill confidence in their children, and then those kids don't think they can do it. I'm not joking. Most people, when they ask me a question, are asking me to give them encouragement to go for it because their parents didn't build their self-esteem.
Okay, that's a little bit respectfully outside your field of expertise.
I totally disagree.
I mean, look, but you're like, come on, like it's like an opinion. I have one, you have one.
Well, listen, that's fine. That's your opinion. Now I'm going to set you straight.
Okay,
I'm a DNF student. I'm not that smart. I've written more books than I've read. However, my emotional intelligence has been the backbone of building what is about to be a billion-dollar empire, my friend.
Gary, I am on your side. You're gonna. I don't know if the key to all this is a lack of confidence. And this format seems to be undermining kids everywhere. I mean, it's all
about the bullying on social media.
Teenagers, what you look like is now everything.
Listen, I love you, and I love you. And
Gary, we got plenty of time, so you don't like.
That's fine. Yeah. I love you on this, but look, you're basically the same dad from 40 years ago that said Elvis shaking his hips was going to be the devil. You're the same dad that when I was growing up as a kid said video games were going to ruin all of us because we were playing Zelda all day.
I think there's something different. Excuse me. So you're like, there's something different going on now. I understand what you're saying, but we have, if you look at it, if you think about it, we've plateaued culturally and technologically over the past 10 years.
Based on whose opinion?
A lot of relationship people, a lot of people are concerned that children do not know how to socialize, that everything is done through
do you know
here.
that the average 14-year-old girl in polling now claims to have 4.1 best friends and only a decade ago had 1.1 because now they have friends on Twitch and Snapchat and all these other places because kids 20 years ago, if they got unlucky and got picked on at school, had no outlet.
Yeah, no, actually they could go home. Now the bullying follows you home with all these apps.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, sure.
This is evolution. There's always going to be something in every society that is going to bring us down. Either you're a pessimist or an optimist on these issues. I bet on humans because we've figured out a way to survive.
Gary, guess what? You know what? Societies aren't always moving forward. Sometimes they take major steps back. Technologically, I said, in 1927, we flew to Europe. Lindbergh did, by himself. 42 years later, we flew a 747 for the first time, and we went to the moon. 42 years after that, what do we have? Slightly bigger jets, slightly more fuel-efficient jets.
We've poured money into NASA, which is a government.
We can't even go to space anymore.
I disagree. If you look at what happened, we made it government-owned, which is why we slowed down. Now you have independent people like Bezos and Branson, and we're going to be flying all over the place.
I know.
All right,
low
you
orbit.
both have very good points.
No, actually, I like Gary.
Now the two of
I didn't anticipate this.
Kiss and make up.
We're not at odds. We're not at odds.
Lou, we need a special series. I want a 1 hour series on this. I want a 1 hour
Social media has become part of our nature. We post, we share, we like, we follow, we unfollow, we subscribe. But how is social media affecting us? A small study of 20 college students found a correlation between students who demonstrated higher levels of Facebook addiction and activity in the amygdala striatal system while they interacted with Facebook symbols. This activation was the same seen in those with substance addiction. In a 2016 UCLA study, teens were split into two groups. One was shown a photo with a high number of likes, and the other group was shown the same photo, but with fewer likes. Those who viewed the photo with more likes were more likely to like the photo themselves than the group who saw the photo with fewer likes. Again, it was the same picture. This experiment found activity in multiple parts of the brain when teens saw photos they took receive a lot of likes. In particular, the study found significant activity in part of the brain's reward circuitry known as the nucleus accumbens. Dopamine is released in the brain after positive social stimuli, such as likes and positive comments on social media. That photo she just posted, she got a bunch of likes, releasing dopamine into her brain and causing a feeling of satisfaction. Psychologist B.F. Skinner found that mice would respond to certain stimuli they knew resulted in a reward more often when the reward came at variable times. This theory can also be applied to social media and the times we check it looking for a reward in terms of a like, comment, or message. We habitually check our accounts, but we are not always rewarded. Maybe this photo didn't get the amount of likes you wanted, so you will try again and again and again, looking for that reward. But wait, something else. Have you ever felt your phone vibrate when it really didn't? According to Robert Rosenberger of the Georgia Institute of Technology, we've become so connected to our phones that they've sort of become part of our bodies. Anytime something stimulates or triggers sensation in an area where you keep your phone, you might believe it's your phone. This is called phantom vibration syndrome. Studies show that nearly 90% of people report experiencing these phantom vibrations.